Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Bilal Abdul Kareem for On the Ground News. And we are here in the city of Idlib. Now, we're going to be looking at a couple of spots here, getting an idea in terms of what has been going on just in the past couple of days. I think a lot of people don't realize the magnitude of the uptick in airstrikes that have been going on right in civilian areas. We're going to take a look. This is one of the places where the airstrikes landed. Now, when you look around here, there was a family that came right out from this area right here. If you just look inside, you look at the building, it's not clear if they may have thought that this was a headquarters for a group. Now, when you just turn the camera and you look right over here is where the missile landed. Now, this building right here was also affected. Families. We came here to film and there was a lady who came and she began crying because her family was here in this building. So we're going to move her on and we're going to see more things, inshallah. This is another building that was leveled, and once again, this is all over just the past couple of days. As you can see, whatever hit this building was quite powerful. When you look back here, it leveled the entire structure. And this is a pretty big building, steel reinforced concrete reinforced by steel, and as you can see, if you can come a bit closer, it's reduced to just small rocks. This is the situation that the people here have been dealing with over the past couple of days. هذا كان محلك؟
نعم.
أي نوع محل هذا؟
محل سمينة supermarket.
Supermarket. He says that this was a supermarket here. فما حدث؟
والله اسمعنا تنفيذ حربي، جينا أنا دفاع مدني بطلع بضربات، جيت لقيت المحل مضروب الحمد لله على كل حال.
Well, he works for the White Helmets, and this was a part of how he helps to supplement his livelihood here. And as you can see, if you can get closer, a close-up shot, as you can see what they're pulling out from here are not weapons. If I can just get a little bit closer here. You can see what they're pulling out from here. These are people's livelihoods. This was where another airstrike landed. Now I'm going to keep reminding you that this is only within the last 3 days. As you can see, there's no real installation here. I think it should be obvious from the looks of it that this is a residential neighborhood with just people going about their daily lives. Now, does that mean that it's impossible that there wasn't some important figure here? No, because I cannot for 100% certain say that there was or was not. However, when we look at a situation that necessitates something like what we've been seeing all around the city, we'd have to ask ourselves a question. If the enemy saw someone in the other side who was a high value person, for example, does it give them the right to lay waste to dozens of people and their homes and turn the other people into residents now at the hospital or refugees? Does it give them the right to do that? That's one of the questions that I think people watching this are going to have to reconcile for themselves. Another airstrike. This one landed right here. And in addition to that, if you look just across the street, you can see how much of the belongings of the people are still there. as people were not able to collect their belongings as of yet, you can see that much of the facade of the building was just sheared off by the intensity of the strike. Now, when you look here, I'm seeing a bathrobe, I'm seeing apartments, stoves. Once again, while I cannot say for certain exactly who was in that building, however, I think that it might be a fair assessment to say that whatever was targeted, is it reasonable that all of these airstrikes would land on civilian homes? Now, I'm saying to my cameraman, I want you to kind of pan around this area. I want you to get that building across the street and this over here. Because when you look at it, it seems to be crystal clear that this is, beyond the shadow of a doubt, a residential neighborhood. Beyond the shadow of a doubt, this is a residential neighborhood. So now we're passing through the souk area here in Idlib. Now usually this is bumper to bumper traffic, but not today. There's an eerie silence over this city for the past couple of days. It's for two reasons. One, many of the residents have left the city. And the second reason is that a lot of people are staying at home. People don't realize that a car accident can easily traumatize the person affected. What about a missile attack?